Alapin Opening Trap. In just 9 moves, white falls into a devilish checkmate. Welcome to one of the most savage traps in the Alapin opening. Let's break down how black lured white into this disaster. Before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more killer chess traps and tactical breakdowns. White starts with e4, then black replies with e5. The classic king's pawn opening. White claims the center, and black mirrors, standard and solid. Second move to white, knight e2. Wait, knight e2. This is the Alapin opening, an offbeat line. Instead of knight f3, white keeps options open but blocks the bishop and delays development. Second move to bishop c5. Developing with tempo. Black immediately puts pressure on the f2 square, the weakest point in white's camp. Third move to f4. Aggressive intentions. White tries to challenge the center, perhaps aiming for a king's gambit-style setup. Third move to queen f6. Poison in the air. Black brings out the queen very early, targeting the f2 square again. This move looks suspicious, but there's a trap brewing. Fourth move to white c3. Preparing d4, but also weakening the light squares. White wants central expansion, but is ignoring development and king safety. Fifth move to g3. Another slow pawn move. White is trying to fianchetto the bishop. But this weakens the king side even further. The position is now ripe for tactics. Fifth move to black, knight h6. An odd knight move, or is it? The knight is headed toward the king side, maybe g4, adding pressure on f2 and h2. Sixth move to bishop g2, knight g4. Threats start to appear. Now both black knights are aiming at h2 and f2. White should castle, or play d4 to challenge the center, but instead. Seventh move to rook f1. A defensive-looking move, but it backfires. White guards f2, but abandons h2, a critical oversight. A better move would have been d4 or h3 to kick out the knight. Seventh move to black, knight cross h2. Boom! A sacrifice on h2. The bishop is helpless. If white captures the knight, black has a deadly threat coming. Eighth move to f cross e5. Face screaming in fear, white ignores the threat. This pawn push is far too slow. White had to try rook h1, but even that doesn't save the game. Eighth move to black, queen cross f1 check. Queen sacrifice. Black sacrifices the queen. A bold and brilliant stroke. White has no choice but to capture with the bishop. Ninth move to white plays bishop cross f1, then black, knight f3 checkmate. A stunning smothered mate delivered by the knight on f3. The white king is trapped behind its own pieces, a textbook finish. Let's break down what went wrong for white ***. Too many pawn moves early on. Ignored basic principles like development and king safety. Allowed black to coordinate pieces near the king without resistance. And finally, underestimated the power of sacrifices in chess. Never forget, every pawn move creates weaknesses. Develop quickly, watch for tactical ideas, and always look for your opponent's threats, not just your own plans. If you enjoyed this brilliant trap, drop a in the comments and tell us your favorite opening trick. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more deadly traps, epic checkmates, and chess breakdowns.